Hello, my name is Matteo. Are you wanting a job but aren't sure if you can while in school? Well, I made this story for you who's interested in getting a job, but maybe you're worried about how it might be when balancing it with school. So in this video, I interviewed students who currently have a job. I asked them how they feel about working while in school and many other questions as they share their experience. I hope this video reaches out to those who are seeking a job, and if you're thinking about getting one but aren't 100% sure, then hopefully they answer most of the questions you might have. Now, let's go hear what they have to say.
Hello, my name is Mauricio and I'm a junior at Mount Tahoma High School.
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm a junior and I go to Mount Tahoma High School.
When did you start working?
I started working last year in the summer and I'm still working.
I just started working like a month ago.
What made you decide to get a job while you're in school?
Honestly, what made me want to get a job while I'm in school is just to have that freedom, especially financially, and being able to start kind of building my money in some type of way, and then also being able to just get what I want or put it in savings if I want to.
What made me want to get a job is I want to save up for myself and I want to buy a car.
How many hours a week are you usually working?
I'm usually working like 25 or 30 hours a week.
I am usually working 12 hours per week.
What's the hardest part of balancing work and school?
Honestly, the hardest part about balancing those two is finding time to complete assignments or finding time just to have to myself.
The hardest part is probably doing homework and studying for tests.
Have you ever had a week where it felt overwhelming? What made it hard?
I've definitely had a week where it has felt a little overwhelming, and kind of what made it hard was just having to attend school and then attend work, but then still having a test to study for, or just to have random things to do for schoolwork. And then also having time to just take a break and relax.
A week when I felt overwhelmed was when I had a test and I couldn't study because of work and the amount of hours I was working.
What strategies actually work for you?
I feel like time management is really the key point and that you need to work on, especially when having to manage all those different tasks.
The strategies that help me is probably finishing my assignments at school and studying and doing my homework right after school.
Has working changed your grades or study habits? In what way?
I feel like it has kind of affected my grades a little bit, especially in how I study, but I'm working my way towards to kind of better that and improve it.
Working has not changed my grades because I maintain having good grades.
What's the hardest to keep up with? Homework, studying, or sleep?
I feel like it can be a mix of all three, but essentially probably sleep, which I've been struggling with a little bit. But yeah, hopefully I can fix that.
The hardest part is probably studying because I have to manage homework.
How flexible is your job with your school schedule?
I think it's very flexible because they give me more hours on weekends instead of weekdays.
What's the toughest shift or work situation you've dealt with?
I feel like the toughest thing is people not realizing that you're still a minor and they treat you kind of like you're a grown adult. But I guess it gets you a sense of how the real world is in a way. But yeah, probably just having to deal with customers.
The hardest situation while working is probably fitting in with everybody because everybody's a lot older than me.
What's something you've been able to do because you have a job?
I've been able to buy things for myself that I probably wouldn't have if I didn't have a job. I've been able to splurge on myself or just kind of get whatever I want. Just having that financial freedom has definitely been opening since getting a job.
I've been able to buy myself stuff and buy people gifts.
What skills have you gained that you didn't expect?
Going in, I know that I was going to learn a lot, but I definitely didn't expect to learn how to be extremely patient with people. Surprisingly, I learned a lot about money, especially since I'm one of the people handling it at the cash register, and probably managing certain areas or things.
What kind of areas?
Like managing the floor and kind of helping out while managing the floor.
Did you learn any special skills?
Oh, I did learn kind of a lot of social skills as well. I learned how to be a lot more outgoing and being able to speak to people without like kind of thinking about it beforehand. But yeah, I learned how to be more open with people.
The skills I've gained was probably communication because I feel like I talk to a lot more people every day.
What do you wish you knew before you started working?
I wish I knew how to properly save money without spending it all at one go.
Something I wish I knew before I started working was how customers could act towards you in a tough situation.
What advice would you give a student thinking about getting a job?
So I have a few tips. The first tip being kind of just know how to manage your money, especially when you're first getting into having a job. I recommend that you first start to learn how to save your money, how to put some aside while still earning your paychecks every 2 weeks. Or I also recommend kind of just having that time management. Like a lot of time management goes into having a job. And I feel like if you need to improve that before you actually get one, and kind of just having that commitment, make sure that your schedule's free, or just try to make sure that you're able to do what you're actually got hired to do.
Advice I'd give a student who wants a job is that you have to maintain your priorities.